You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty.
Smitty is live Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty.
Live from the FantasyFootballShow.com studios, it's the Fantasy Football Show. Live! Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
It is baked in, boys, and it is time to mock draft. I did have this all set up, but of course, I need to readjust this, so give me 1 second. But we'll be doing mock drafting here shortly. T-minus probably, I don't know, 2 minutes. We'll let people file in, and then I'll share the link, and we'll get to mock drafting, shall we? I'll grab the 3 spot today. Maybe we'll even do an underdog draft. I'll drop that link here in a second, so get ready, buckle up. It is mock draft season. We'll start doing these pretty much, not yet. We're not quite there yet to where we're doing them every single day, but we're getting closer and closer to that. So prepare, buckle up, get ready for your mock drafting. It is mock draft season. Nothing's working, of course, in the studio right now. Let me go ahead and click a couple things. I think we're back. Jeez, man. All right. It is time to mock draft. Where's our mock draft button? Nothing's working right now. This is frustrating. I got a Smitty rants working. Mock draft. There we go.
It's time to mock draft.
File on in. Jeb is first in the building. Jeb, appreciate you being here. Jeb says ETN to the moon. We can do a moonshot. I think ETN deserves a moonshot.
To the moon.
Why not? Why not? Javante gets one. Everybody gets one. Okay, where are we at? Appreciate you. Pearson, what's up? Sindhu. Navage, what's going on? Dylan. Sindhu. Fantasy, what's going on? What's up? Sato. I don't even know how to say your last name. BFH, or if that is your last name. What's up, BFH? Appreciate you being here, pal. All right, let's get to the mock draft. Let me drop the link in the chat here. Let me copy this link. Share. Draft link. Pull up said YouTube channel. Drop said link. 5432. Boom. Grab a spot. They go quick. No complaining. We'll do more than one mock. Don't worry. Don't say, Smitty, I can't get in. Smitty, how are we supposed to mock draft if I can't get in? Why can't I get into Underdog? That's why. Yeah, let's go ahead and unlock that. And allow that. Okay, so jump in. Are we almost full? Almost full in the mock drafts? Trying to get Underdog to allow, because it has to find your location. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out later. I don't want to hold back the live stream. It's always something with these things, man. When you try and do a live best ball draft and you can't get in, you know. Go to the Fantasy Football Show. Click on the Underdog banner that I have right on the top little edge of the header of the site. The Underdog banner will look like this right here. Click on this, get into some best ball drafts, enter promo code Smitty if you venture over there on your own. I'm going to try and work that out while we're mock drafting and get signed in, and then we can drop a private, Underdog draft or whatever in the chat. So we're starting right now. Let's roll. On the clock is Navage at the one spot. What's up, Jordan? What's up, Double A? What's up, Lincoln? What's going on, Cliff? What's going on, Dribble? I'm on the clock. Derrick Henry. God, I love to see him go ahead of my pick. Thank you. Thank you. Mamoon. Oh, we're doing... Hold on. Hold on a second. I guess we're doing a 10-second draft. Oh well, let it ride. Let it ride. 10-second draft. This is good training. I got timed out. I didn't know I had a 10-second draft going. That's all right. That's all right. It's how we do it. That's how we do it. This is the first time I'm about to see Smitty live in action, Pearson said. Well, I just timed out because I left a timer. We did a 10-second draft on the way out the door the last time we mock drafted. It saved the setting, and I just blasted through everybody in the first round here. This is good training, though. To be able to draft in 10 seconds, it is very, very good training. It's very, very tough. It's tough to do this. Yeah, it's almost like having your girl in your ear just screaming at you while you're drafting. You're like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and draft Justin Jefferson. Timeout. Boom. I don't mind the JJ pick at 3, though, to be quite honest. It's kind of fun to start off that way because now I get to show you how I would roll with the wide receiver in round 1 draft approach with the early wide receiver draft strategy. Early wide receiver draft strategy. Let's roll. Yeah, 10 seconds is pretty... vigorous, to say the least. It's like buying concert tickets, maybe, yeah. But Smitty, I can't get in. How am I supposed to mock draft, Smitty, if I can't get in? You'd be surprised at how many times that phrase is said to me. A DM. Hey, Smitty, next time you go live, can you send me a link? I'm like, do you think I have time to remember this chat, Bob? I don't mean to sound like I'm too busy for my people. I'm in the comments of every YouTube video comment I have, but there's just only a certain amount of time that I have. I'm gonna time out. I'm gonna time out. I didn't want to take Tyreek Hill. I better start queuing. Oh, boy. You know, a couple decent picks here that I'm okay with. Let's see. There's a couple decent. You know, I would take Kamara here. This is the third round. I mean, I time out. I get Jefferson. I pretty much time out on Hill. I did press the Hill button because it was the only name that I could even. Travis Kelce in the second. Why is this a shock, Senu? I'm trying to figure out how that's even a surprise. Like, what do you mean on that? In the second? Like, what is that? What's that mean? You mean you think he should go in the third? He's not gonna last at the third. If you think he should go in the first round, bro. Not necessarily take a lap, but no, bro, not in the first round. See, this is the problem with mock drafting with all of us is that Walker going in round 3. He's not sniffing round 3. He's not even sniffing round 3. But we know we got to reach because everybody here is reaching for everybody. So we got to be a little careful not to manipulate ADP too much. We do a lot of mock drafting. Not to sound arrogant, but we do a lot of mock drafting here on the channel. We manipulate ADP all the time. People think that's arrogant. People think that, oh, this guy actually thinks he actually controls ADP. Look, we move players. Like, it's proven. You can go ask other channels that are like, okay, you're talking up CeeDee Lamb too much. Like last year, we talked CeeDee Lamb up to the moon. And we literally lifted his ADP multiple, not one spot, not half a spot, multiple draft slots. We moved CeeDee Lamb up. Sometimes it works to our disadvantage. Sometimes it works to our advantage. Sometimes it burns us. Like in this case right here, Walker going at 3.7. He's not even sniffing that. He's not even close to that. Pittman at 4.1 is crazy early. Was that a auto pick? Let's see. Let's go from right to. Actually, I got to queue some people because I'm gonna get timed out and I'm gonna be frustrated. I'm not gonna like my team. Boy, we are looking pretty good so far with Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, Alvin Kamara. That's about where you want to draft Kamara. That's about where Kamara turns into a value grab. That's about where you say to yourself, enough is enough. If he misses 3-4 games, who cares? I'm drafting the man. Let's put him into that lineup as the number 1 running back drafted in round 3. I'm okay. I'm here for it. Let's roll. I'm on deck. Boy, I'm going to time out. Why not? Gibby. Why not? I'm taking 2 risky running backs, but they're my my third and fourth drafted player. Like, that's a fire team right there from the 3 spot. Like, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong that at the 3 spot right here. Let me highlight the team. That's mine. That's my team. That's my squad right there. Jefferson, Tyreek, Alvin Kamara, Antonio Gibson, and Kamara are well worth the risk. The risk is absolutely baked in. Baked in, boys! At that point in the draft. Okay, I'm on deck here. Kyler Murray went. Waller went. Look, I could go Kittle. Here. Why not? Let's go risky. Let's go risky at the 3.3, the 4.10, and the 5.3. I'm taking that team into battle. Jefferson, Hill. Okay, let's look at these squads real quick. Then we'll set it to a 30-second timer. Don't worry. JT, Josh Allen, Waddle, Hollywood, Waller. Very solid team, Navage. We'll call this team Ma. I don't even know what. Mamu Nerb. Mama. Henry, Chubb, Metcalf, Fournette, Murray. Who's Ma? Is that mom? Is that my mom in the draft? I like it. It's a good team. Henry's too early for me, but it's a good squad. Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, Kamara, Gibson, Kittle. I love that squad. What's up, Nevin? I'm here for this squad, bro. Cup, Samuel, Andrew. You're trying to copy the old Smitty move there, Nelly. going with the wide receiver, like your boy Smitty. Only difference is I got Kittle at 5.3. You got Andrews at 3.4. I got Kamara and Gibby. You got Cam and Mitchell. We have pretty close teams. I like mine a little bit better, but you got a good squad there. Chase, Kyle Pitts is early at 2.8 in a redraft, bro. What? Jay, pump the brakes on the Kyle Pitts in round 2, bro. There's no need for that. That's unnecessary drafting right there. Flag on the play. 2.8, really? That's high. Followed up by not early Barkley, but you know how I feel. Lamar, round 4 is pretty early too. Elliott, even drafting Elliott's a reach. But, Jay, all that said, your team would be top 6, 7. So, how much reaching can you really do, bro? Jordan has Harris, Kelsey, Herbert, Monty, Drake London in a redraft. Jordan, Lamb, A.J. Brown, Walker. I like that. Dobbins, Devontae Smith. It's decent. It started out really kind of exciting, and then it kind of leveled out as it's good. Javonte, E.T. What are you doing with ETN at the 2.5 OJB? Like, I released an ETN video. I put him in the graphic here. Clearly, you got manipulated by the graphic on screen. You saw ETN's mug sitting right here. Let's open the phone lines while we do mock drafting. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not take phone calls while we're drafting? It only makes sense. What do I look like? An a-hole that wouldn't answer phones while we're mock drafting? Why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone and take some fantasy questions? The phone lines are open, good people.
Call into the show. Call into the show.
Call into the show. Dial 602 NFL. Dong.
Call into the show. Let's see if I can move this sucker down. Can I do this? Oh, that's why. There we go. Okay, call into the show. Where was I? Oh, ETN. Bro. OJB, what are you thinking here, buddy boy? What are you thinking here? Thank you, Thomas. It's just way too early, OJB, to be drafting ETN at 2.5. We like him, but you're ruining the upside. He's 5th round material. I just did a video, OJB, that said steal him in redraft in the 5th round and you take him at 2.5. Gonna ruin his ADP. Eckler, Adams, Aaron Jones, McLaurin, Cooper. Solid. OJB, are you in here? I'm not trying to blast you on that. I just it was a little early, bro. McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook, Higgins, Deontay Moore, interesting. Schmighty Chateau. Swift, Hall, Burrow, Allen, Jamal Williams? What? Did you Did you really think you were getting Javonte Williams at 5.11, bro? Be honest. Be honest. Be honest, Sato. Did you really think you were getting Javonte at 5.11? I'm just curious. I just want to know the truth. Rico says that OJB has a good Oh, Javonte. That's a good pick. I'm gonna take Javonte right here. Oh man. I know it's Jameson. I know it. I'm just saying, did you think maybe that was Javonte Williams? You can't take Jameson Williams in a redraft in the 5th round when he may not even be in the field in week 1. So I'm curious to know if he thought he was getting Javonte. Okay. Anyway. OJB has a good team. He kind of does. Like, it's not a bad team, but imagine if OJB didn't draft ETN in the second round. He didn't need to. You know, you could get him not in our group. You can't get him at. You probably can't even get him at 4.5 in our group. Let's be honest. He's going quicker than that. Was that you, Nevin? Who is this? Who's the 1.11? It's no big deal. I'm sorry. I it's all good. Oh, it is. It's the same username. Okay, Jameson. I know, broski, but I know it's Jameson. But I just wondered if you thought it was Javonte, because he might not play week 1, bro. Like, he might not even be right. This is a redraft. Can't take you. I'm trying to help. This is like a coach here. Okay, I'm not trying to be mean about it. Look, a couple people have been saying I've been too nice on the mock drafts, and you know what? I took a step back and I looked at it, and I was like, yeah, I can't give out second place trophies. Like, are you here to learn? And I'm here to learn too. I'm here to test out an approach and go, man, that approach sucked. I'm not doing that ever again. Like, we're here to learn. You know what I'm saying? For Smitty to say my team is interesting instead of giving criticism means he really likes it but doesn't want to say. Says Bach. Where's Bach's team? Which one's your team, Bach? I don't know why you guys don't use the same names, because I have no idea where your team is. But let me know what team yours is, Bach, and I'll look at it. But I'm here to help coach and be your helper, okay? I'm not here to give out second place trophies. Yeah, or no participation ribbons, as Kenny said. You gotta take it tough, tough like. I'm not here to give you flowers and rose petals after you draft somebody 3 rounds too early. That's not how we're doing it anymore. We're not gonna do it that way anymore. What's up, buddy? You're live on the Fantasy Football Show.
Hey, Smitty, it's Nev.
Who is it?
Nevin,
what's up, Nevin?
Nothing much. How are you?
Good. Let me review these teams real quick. Hang right there. Mixon, Diggs, Evans, Pittman, Hurts. Interesting. Swift, Hall. Hall's really early at 2.2, bro. Like, I'm the one driving his value up, and I wouldn't even take him at 2.2. That's way too early. You got Javonte and Swift. You're reaching. Burrow at 3.11. You can't do that. You can't. These are all reaches, bro. Hall at
these guys are driving these ADPs out the roof.
Yeah, you can't do like that's why I'm trying to be tough love coach right here, because I don't want to come off as like I'm being negative Nancy here. But, like, you can't take Hall at 2.2. You're ruining his ADP in redraft. You can't take Burrow at 3.11. He's got a 5th-round ADP. That's literally a round and a half to 2 rounds early. And Jameson Williams. All right, what can I help you with, man?
I had no idea. I started laughing when I saw that. I was like, is this guy out of his mind?
Well, let's not be mean to him. He's my boy, It literally could be. He's got part of my name. It might be my son. What can I do for you, man?
I was just calling to less fantasy related, more just NFL. I was calling to see, out of every team in the NFL, of the teams that didn't make the playoffs in like top 15, top 10 picks, is there a team that you thought or think that has a good shot to make the playoffs?
Link is dropped, by the way, people. That can make the playoffs?
Yeah, like a underrated,
let me tell
top
you
10 pick team.
Let me tell you who I think is going to make the. Well, I'll answer your question. I'll tell you who I think is going to make the playoffs. How's that? Buffalo win the division.
All right.
Bengals win the division in the AFC North. Colts win the division in the AFC South. Chargers win the AFC West. Broncos and Chiefs get wild card spots. That leaves one more team out of the rest of the AFC. It's either going to be the Dolphins or the Patriots or the Ravens or not Tennessee or the Raiders.
It's loaded this year.
And if it's the Raiders, all right, I'm starting the draft, guys. If it's the Raiders, then that means oh no, hold on. I got to pause the draft. I'm sure AJ's okay with Jonathan Taylor. So we'll leave that for AJ. I don't think we need to redo that for him. Okay, here we go. Update. Resume draft. Go, Kenny, you're up. That leaves one team out of the Raiders, the Ravens, or
Dolphins or Patriots.
I kind of lean Ravens or Raiders. but I just don't know if all four of the AFC West teams are going to make it, but they could. I mean, it's the toughest division in football. So nobody there like jumps out at me, bro, out of the entire AFC. Like literally, the Jets could be surprisingly good right away, but they can't possibly grab one of those 3 wild card spots, and they're not beating the Buffalo Bills. So for me, it's like the Dolphins maybe in the AFC, the Dolphins have the best shot at that. In the NFC,
the thing holding me back from the Dolphins is the poor quarterback play in Tua, though.
OJB, turn your auto draft up. There you go. That's not a bad. I mean, it sucks you timed out on that, but I still love Javonte. But that sucks, OJB, because now you're reaching again. You just timed out at the 4 pick with Javonte Williams, and now you're ruining his ADP, OJB. Oh my God, what are we doing here? When we mock draft, all I'm doing is ruining the ADPs. Okay, I'm almost on deck. Hold on one second. Who do I take here? Swift. You know why we might have a problem is it says Dynasty in the top corner. I wonder if people think we're drafting Dynasty. That could be on me. That could be.
I mean, it seems like there's a lot of people that are taking younger guys. So
yeah, let me pause this draft and just rephrase this in here. Redraft. I mean, I said it, but maybe people are looking at that. I don't know. Okay, resume draft. Go. Luder, you're up. So I'm gonna take Dallas Cowboys winning the NFC East. The Vikings or Packers winning the NFC North. I don't know. Let's call it the Packers. Tampa Bay winning the NFC South, and I don't want to hear a Saints fan. What? Why want my Saints? Like, okay, the Saints will try and grab a wild card spot. Calm down. I don't know. That gets the most pushback at everybody. Saints fans are like, they can't even believe that the Bucs beating them. It's hilarious. And then you got the Rams probably winning the division. Then you have, I think, the Niners getting one of the wild card spots because I think Trey's going to ball out. You got the Vikings maybe getting another wild card spot, and then it's between the Eagles, the Saints, the Cardinals. I mean, I don't see a whole lot of like crazy. Let's go with Adams. I don't see a lot of crazy teams that could come out of nowhere.
Talented teams like the AFC has.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to say like the Eagles, but that's as deep as I think I'm going to go there because you got the Rams, you got the Bucks, you got the Packers, you got the Cowboys, and then 3 spots: the Eagles, the Vikings, the Saints, and the Cardinals. And that's it. There's nothing. There's no surprises really, bro.
Yeah.
All right, you got anything else?
I hope my Lions just win some games this year. I'm not expecting anything big, but I'm hoping they just win a couple games or 5 or 6 games this year, and then next year grab a quarterback for the future.
Yeah. Yeah, Jordan, I'm going to take some responsibility here. I had a dynasty, potentially dynasty ADP loading. I don't know why. It's not saving my settings from mock to mock. All right, Nevin. You said this is Nevin, right?
All right, Smitty, thank you so much.
This is Nevin?
Yep.
All right, Nevin. Call back anytime, man.
All right, thank you, Smitty.
Later.
Have a good one.
All right, if anybody else wants to dial into the show.
Call into the show. Dial 602 NFL. Dong.
I'm going to pause the draft real quick. I'm sorry, Kenny. It still shows Dynasty ADP. PPR. I swear it's acting up. Okay. Go, Kenny. You're up again. Herbie? Kenny's ready for anything. Like, I literally paused it with 14 seconds left. Kenny's sitting there. He knows what time it is. Kenny understands the assignment. Although he took Herbert too early, so no, he doesn't. Kenny, after I just gave you praise. Herbert at 2-1-1, bro, in a redraft? Come on, Kenny. I've taught you better than this, Kenny. I've taught you better than this. I just gave you praise. I looked up on the screen. I saw Herbert at 2.11 in a redraft. In a redraft, Kenny. Elliott. Booty Hunter took Elliott a wee bit early there. Let me talk positively about this draft, okay? Because I know a lot of you are thinking, Smitty's really getting brutal. And I'm just trying to show tough love. I want you guys to draft well. Taylor, Kelsey, Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones feels a little early, but I can understand why you maybe did that. Kenny Herbert's just way too early. Even if you took him at 3.2, we'd be saying, hey, it's a little early, but I understand. Like 2.11, no, Kenny. Chase, Kamara, Elliott. I don't hate Kamara at 2.10, but you can't take Elliott there. Elliott's probably on his last leg and probably won't play well on the whole season, so you can't be spending a third rounder on him. Javonte Williams was a timeout, so I understand Odell Beckham Jr. in the 1.4 spot, but Josh Allen was a wee bit early. I'm on the clock. I've got a couple options I don't mind here. Let's check out the rushers, see what we got going, what we got cooking. It's a tough one. It's a tough, calculated move here because guess what Luter's doing? If I was a smart man, which I typically am, but I'm trying to organize a live stream here, I would have looked at Luter's squad and realized he had 2 wide receivers already. And that's a lesson to be learned. That's a lap time. I should have looked at his team. I'm orchestrating a live stream here, okay? But a smart drafter would have said Luter's got back-to-back wide receivers. Most likely he's going running back. That was on me. That was my bad. But I believe I still got my guy. I just yelled at someone for taking him way too early, but who else am I going to grab here? It's probably got to be ETN. But I can't wait till 5'11", so I at least have an explanation. But that's where you reach when you can't grab him properly in his ADP round. Then you reach and no one's going to get mad at you for it. But we can't have ETN going in round 2. We can't. So Swift, ETN, Adams, Metcalf. I've drafted better. I'm not super excited about that team, to be honest. Is it negative for me to say take a lap? No, Bach. I deserve a lap for not. I already took it. It's negative because I already took it, and I already said that I was taking a lap, and now you want me to take a second lap. Smitty, everyone is on to you. We have done too many redrafts. It gets turned into a real dynasty league after. I don't really know. I don't understand that joke, but I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I appreciate every single one of you in here. Henry, yeah, you probably won't find Henry going at 2.3 in the real world. It's because I talk him down a lot here, and that tends to drive his ADP down. I talk up Walker a lot, so Walker goes really high. Like, you're not going to see Walker sniff the third round. This is 3.12. Luter took him really early. He knew I was going to grab him at 4.2 because I wouldn't be able to contain myself. So he sniped me. It was my fault, but I don't mind ETN. But I knew he was going to take 2 running backs the moment I hit the button, and I was like, oh my God, why didn't I look at Luter's team? You got to have awareness, a spatial awareness. It's like a wide receiver on the field. You got to look at the spaces, the coverage, where am I going to find an open lane 10 feet down the field after I catch the football, 8 feet down the field. I should have been looking at Luter's squad, seeing the double wide at 1.12 and 2.1, but no, Smitty didn't pay attention because he's trying to facilitate a live stream, and I went ahead and took my lap for not paying attention and having awareness of what was going on, what time it was. Before Jameis got hurt, everyone said that he was the problem. The second he got hurt, everybody said he was what we needed to win. Call back whoever called. It went straight to voicemail. $10K Drake League started out as a fun mock draft and then turned into a dynasty league. You guys are the ones that begged me to do that. Like, I get excited about a team we draft, and I'm like, you guys. I might have mentioned it at first or something in Pat, but if people are like, yeah, I want to create a league out of it, let's create a league out of it. Problem is, we've done too many of those. Hey, there's 70 of you in here. Please punch the thumbs up button on your way in the door. Subscribe if you're new. The problem is when we do a league, 2 or 3 of you that join it end up bailing on your teams. You don't like your teams, you bail, and then we find this ever-revolving door of people leaving the league, trying to replace these crappy teams that somebody walks away from, and it just makes it hard to do that. So I typically don't do that anymore. That's why we do the Cooper Cup League. The Cooper Cup League has like 2 or 3 spots left. If you want into that, that's a $2 super chat. 96 teams, 8 copies of every player in the player pool. 96 of us battling it out for one total point race victory. It's all no matchups, all total point race. 96 teams in one division. 8 copies of every player in the player pool. And that's how we rock and roll with that. I'm going to probably time out on this because I have nobody queued. And there's like no one solid looking on like 1 or 2 scrolls. I'm just gonna take him because he's there. I never take Lamar around round 6, but I think that's not bad turning into, like, I would have waited until that turn, but I didn't want to time out. Not bad. I'm not gonna review these teams. We can't review all of them. We're gonna try and roll through another mock draft. I'm gonna grab the one spot so I can focus on the chat, and that way I can talk to you guys a little more. Here comes the next link. 5, 4, 3, 2. Boom. Grab your spots. Kenny might be a shock to you. You can get a Herbert level talent in round 5, says Bach. Bach's trying to tell you something. Daniel, any more mocks? You're looking at him, pal. Give me JT. Smitty, my problem is that every time I start a dynasty league with friends, someone always doesn't like their team and gives up. I wish I could get into a dynasty league everyone would play in. That's the problem with dynasty. That's why Smitty gives you some really good dynasty advice, which is to play a little bit more for the now than the future, because you start accumulating all these picks, and then by the time you get to the draft where you're going to dominate, the league folds. So don't worry so much about 2024, 2025. 2023 is okay, because the league's probably gonna go another year. But a lot of dynasty leagues close in they struggle and come to a crawl in year 3, and then year 4. After year 4, they close the door, and then everybody leaves. And then those people that said, I'm too busy. Hey, Mike, I'm gonna have to leave the league because I've just got too much work. My TPS reports are through the roof. Hey, I'm going to come in and join that draft in a second, all right? I've got to cut back on my league, so I'm going to go ahead and bail on that. I'll be right there. What pick did I get? The 5th pick? Okay. Yeah, I'm just cutting back on all of them. I just don't have time. All right, later. Then they go and draft in a new league. You see them draft in a new league. They literally told you that they didn't have time, but they cowered their way out of the league. We've had that happen way too many times. That's why I don't create a bunch of these leagues anymore. Is just too hard to maintain. So we do the one big one, the 96-team redraft league. Okay, and then I've got a couple of existing dynasty leagues that we started. We did a voicemail league, which was fun. Hopefully that one is together. But we pretty much can get anybody replace anybody, though, because all I got to do is say, hey, who wants an orphan team spot in a league that I'm in? And then, boom, we fill it really quick. But it's still a nuisance, you know? And we have had 1 or 2 of those leagues closed because people just fought and complained, and nobody can get along in this world. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody's got a league where they fought with somebody to almost the bitter end. Smitty, Walker is a steal if you can land him in the 3rd come August. Ronaldo, we hope he doesn't come to that. We hope that you can continuously get Kenneth Walker in round 4. I'm tempted not to take him at this 3.1 slot because I don't want the ADP to get jacked up. Like we are telling a story here every single time we mock draft, and we can't keep sniping each other and driving up the value of these players that we love because we want to be the one that owns them in the mock draft. Like, you're sitting there at 3.1 and you want Kenneth Walker so bad. I get it. Like, I want to take him too, but we can't keep driving the values up. You know, we got to take it where we feel like we really would in a draft, I think. You know, don't worry about winning the mock draft. Just draft within the confines of ADP to a certain degree. And work on your skills. Don't worry about turning it into we're not going to turn it into a league, so just, you know what I mean? Like Javonte, Luder taking Javonte at 1.7. Why, Luder? Why? You didn't have to do that. You probably in this draft wouldn't have got him at 2.6, but you don't need to take him, Luder. Do what you want, though. It's fine. No, there's no lap being given out. Like, Devontae's that good. He can definitely earn that. We got to take full advantage of this stuff, guys. Breece Hall would take it 2.12 and 3.1 all day long. Just Walker, I think you got to wait a little bit. Watch me take him right here because I'm not going to like anybody else. Andrews is okay here. I just don't typically go that route. God. See, even DK is just too early here. But I'm almost forcing myself to take DK because I don't want to be the one to take Walker because I just reamed everybody for taking him early. But you guys are absolutely sniping every single player I want. Gibby is interesting. Oh. I just reamed. Who did I ream for taking Herbert in the second round at 2.11? It is what it is. It's how it felt. Maybe I should have taken Andrews and tried out the tight end approach early. But I still love my squad. I mean, that's a baller team right there. But it's hard. You guys are really tough to draft with. You didn't miss the mock, Terry. We're doing multiple mocks. You still got a chance. We'll do one more at least. Oh, Kenny? Yeah, I blasted Kenny, and I took Herbert about 2 picks later than Kenny did. I think it's the principle too, though, Kenny. Like, second round ADP, we can't have it. We can't have it. Don't push him into the second round, but third round, I mean, it is what it is. And in Dynasty, I take him really high, bro. But that's a baller team. I mean, Taylor, Metcalf, Herbert, I like it. DK was a little early, Sindhu, but what was I going to do? Take Pittman? I see people take Pittman way too early. I was tempted to take Gibby. I was tempted to take Waddle. I was tempted to take Mike Evans, but I think Metcalf is definitely still good. Kenny, I'll take a lap. For taking Herbert too early after yelling at you. It's tough love, Kenny. It's tough love. I think I'm getting sick. I feel like crap. Smitty might go lay down after this. I feel like I've got the flu going on. I feel like I'm about 7 hours away from being at the bottom downfall of a flu. Like I'm right here and I'm about to just go. I can tell. Like I've been feeling it the last like couple hours. Like just feeling my body's just going into that flu mode. And I'm just on a free fall. And I know that like 4, 5, 6, 7 hours from now, I'm going to be at the bottom of it. I can feel it. Rookie only mock drafts. We do, bro. Evans, Ramos. I don't blame you for wanting Evans over DK. That's fine. Take a lap, Smitty. For what, bro? Speak your piece. Tell me how I offended you. NyQuil, definitely NyQuil time. I'm feeling it, man. I could feel it. I'm gonna be by 3 a.m. It's 10:44 p.m. my time. I'm gonna be at the bottom of the I'm gonna be on the downward part of the flu process. I can feel it. What's up, Raj? Raji boy. Go follow Raj's YouTube. Raj, let's drop your link. Let's see here. RSF 49ers. Raji boy. Let's drop Raj's YouTube. If I could ever open up the darn screen. Go follow my boy Raj. There's his YouTube link right there. Just dropped it in the chat. Go do it. Do it live. Do it live. I feel like I have the flu. 70 of you to 80 of you in here. Please punch a thumbs up.
Hit that subscribe button if you're new, and wipe your feet at the door.
And then don't forget, we got the phone lines open.
Call into the show. Dial 602 NFL. Dong.
Ooh, I could take Kittle here for my boy Raj, who's in the building, just to kind of get him excited. Or I could take Eli Mitchell. I could take Kittle and Mitchell and get Raj all excited. Hollywood's not bad here. I think Hollywood Brown is going to be a value. So here I've got, I think Eli Mitchell's a fantastic pick here. Let's go with Kittle, and I know this is a lot of Niners here, and I'm not just doing this because Raj is here. That is a pretty solid value for both those guys. So if I couple Eli with Ty Davis Price, I have one of the most underrated running back twos in fantasy football from that 5th round value. One of my favorite players to draft in round 5, more so mid 5 than early 5, but I'm at the 5.1. I don't have a choice. But Mitchell, if you wait on your running back 2, Mitchell and Ty Davis Price later is fantastic. That's a fantastic running back 2. Like, I get it. Ty Davis Price is probably starting games. Look, that's just the way Shanahan is. I do feel like he does roll with the hot hand, but he does give one running back a big boatload of carries, and he just rotates through them, right, Raj? So probably hot hand approach, yeah, but very heavy volume when they're in that role. So give me Mitchell and Ty Davis Price all day long as my running back too. Kittle as like pretty much 5th round value. I don't mind. Herbert was early. DK was early. I think I'm fine. Yeah, DK is going to be controversial, but tell me who you would have drafted. Evans is interesting, but you could argue Evans and DK together all day long, side by side. I'm not worried about DK, bro. I think DK is a fantastic mid-3rd to late 3rd to early 4th round pick, and I reached on him because you guys are sniping the heck out of everybody, and I didn't want to take Walker too early. Kyle Pitts would have been interesting. I could have maybe went Kyle Pitts and was one of those picks. Maybe I would have done that if I could go back. Let's look at these teams real quick. So Taylor, Metcalf, Herbert, Kittle, Mitchell. I like that squad. I think that could be a top 5 team for sure. Eckler, Kamara, Andrews, Deontay, DJ Moore. It's solid. Obviously depends a lot on Kamara and if he gets suspended. Harris, Hall, Waddle, Burrow, Hollywood. I love that squad. Top 6. Jamar Chase, Josh Allen, Aaron Jones, McLaurin, Dillon. Interesting Green Bay stack. A lot of draft capital to get that accomplished, though, inside the top 5 rounds, but it's still a good team. Kupp, Chubb, Evans, Elliott, Waller, pretty sneaky. Elliott has to work out, but maybe you get Tony Pollard later. I'd rather have Tony Pollard than Elliott straight up, but of course I wouldn't draft that way because ADP dictates where you can take full advantage of it, right? So don't do it, but I'm just saying, I'm getting on a plane and I'm not landing until week 18, and as I'm walking up, you're like, Zeke or Pollard, who scores more? And the plane's closing. Pollard! I think he's gonna outscore him. I think Pollard's gonna ball. Pollard's gonna win leagues for people. So buckle up. Jefferson, AJ Brown, Gibby, Jacobs, Cooper. Interesting. I like everything but the Jacobs pick. Not that I blame you or think you couldn't that won't work out for you, but I'm just not a fan of Jacobs. But smash the like button, says Kenny. Thank you, Kenny. Javonte, a little early looter. I understand. We're trying to get him later, though. Don't ruin his ADP, bro. Kelsey, Walker, don't ruin his ADP. That's actually not horrible, but still very early considering. Jerry Jeudy, Trey Lance, don't ruin Trey Lance's ADP. Looter, you're reaching like a madman in this entire draft right here. I'm just telling you straight. You know I'm going to bring the honesty to the table. I'm not trying to roast you by any means, but you're taking Trey 2 rounds too early, or at least 1.5 rounds too early. You're taking Walker 1 to 2 rounds too early, although I don't blame you on that one. Kelsey's about right. I don't take him in round 1, guys. I think that's about right. I'd take him a little later than 2.6, to be honest. I think it's not a good thing that Tyreek Hill is gone. I don't know why everybody thinks Tyreek Hill is this absence of Tyreek Hill is a good thing for Mr. Travis Kelce, who's like 85 years old and never misses time. Like, that's eventually going to take a toll. Javonte Williams is a reach. But you know what, Kenny? Love your team. or Looter? I'm sorry, Looter. Looter, I love your team. You're still top 6, bro. But when you reach like that, you lose a player. Like, you could be the number 1 overall player. You know, this could be the number 1 overall, period. Why you saying that I ruin ADP? How do I ruin ADP, Lawrence? I provide advice. You guys do the drafting. How do I ruin ADP, Lawrence? I'm merely talking up Kenneth Walker. I agree with you in a sense that we manipulate it pretty hardcore. But I don't think it's me. You can't blame it on me. The show manipulates the ADP. I'm trying to talk. I'm literally here begging you guys not to ruin these values, you know? So I don't know that I'm ruining it there, pal. Okay? Mixon, Samuel, Pitts, Connor, Sutton, McCaffrey, Hill, Barkley, Monty, Godwin, Cook, Swift, Allen, Higgins, Murray, solid. Adams, Diggs, Mahomes, ETN, Mike Thomas. Mike Thomas is a little bit early for me, but I get it. I know why you guys like him. I understand. Smitty, it's Pat's fan. Who would you take at the 4.7 spot? 4.7? Looking at the 4.7 here, you got Burrow. I would have taken Burrow. Like, when you get to a point where you don't love the running backs and wide receivers, they're like Jacobs and Elliott. And I like McLaurin, but he's got no quarterback. Deontay I like, but he's got no quarterback yet. Maybe that proves different. Kittle, injury prone. Mitchell I like. It would be between Mitchell and Burrow for me at that 4.7 if in that spot. And that's me taking Mitchell a little early, but I would in this case the way players are falling, because everything matters based on where it's falling. Smitty, who's the next league winner? Rico, I've got videos on this constantly. Kenneth Walker, Breece Hall, maybe even Jalen Waddle if Tyreek Hill gets hurt, which is very, very, for some reason, feel unlikely to me, and you can call that whatever you want. Gut instinct, I don't know. What's up, Smitty? I'm trying to learn Okay. Yeah, jump in a mock anytime, man. Appreciate you. Make a Pollard video. Okay, Ronaldo. I'll make a Pollard video, good buddy. Am I being too hard on? I mean, do you guys want me to be hard, or do you want me to come in and go, okay, let me review it as a nice guy. So let me go to Team 11. Adams, Diggs, Mahomes, fan. You know what? Thomas could be great. Imagine if Thomas gets his act together and can play football. This will be fantastic. I like every one of these picks. Derrick Henry, fantastic. Lamb, fantastic. Leonard Fournette, you see Leonard Fournette run the football, you run the other way. You see him coming, you go the other way, young man. He is a tough man. Don't worry. Him and Rachaad White are good at sharing. I think Fournette, he's fantastic. Akers, oh, good for him. Good for him. He's on the field. Good for him, young man. JK, don't worry. This team right here is the everybody get replaced or injured team. This is fantastic. These guys will bond together in rehab. J.K. Dobbins coming off an ACL. Cam Akers coming off an Achilles. Fournette about to lose his job and his mind. Lamb's fine. Derrick Henry broken already, about to lose his job. Fantastic. Four of these five guys belong. One of these does not belong. What is the Sesame Street thing? One of these things is doing their own thing. CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb's doing his own thing. The rest of them are going together to the doctor's office to get their x-rays and MRIs. I mean, I'm fine with either approach. I just need to know what you want from me. I remember my coach yelling at me on the track. On the track, he'd be like, "Come on, Smitty, pump those arms, run, Smitty, high knees." And I loved it because he was hard on me. I got better. When he was proud of me, it meant more because he wasn't always proud of you. You know? I just feel like that's what I need to be, but I know some people take it hard, and I tell people to take a lap, and then they get mad and they never come back. Like, it's all tough love, okay, when we're evaluating a mock draft or process. I don't mean anything negative by it. I don't want Luter to get mad at me. Luter's my boy. I don't want Kenny Powers especially to get mad at me, who's saying no participation trophies, so he's all for it. All right, one more mock draft. Let's do it live. I'm gonna go from the 6th spot. I almost hit start. Fournette not getting replaced. What would have been even more funny is if you put an LOL or a rolling on the floor laughing attached to that one. Prolific. That would have made it even better. Okay, here we go. Mock draft time. Rachaad White's coming for Fournette's job. It's not going to even be close once Rachaad White gets going. This Rachaad White guy is phenomenal. He's phenomenal. This guy knows how to walk onto the field and drop loads of points all over the place. Pulling in passes, you name it. All right, Luter, no reaching. Let's go. Fishy Beams is up. Let's go, Fishy. How many we got in here? Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Rachaad White. You know what time it is. Rachaad White getting a moon call, baby.
To the moon.
Rachaad White, baby. Get in it. I'm here for it. Rachaad White's going to drop massive loads all over the field. Mark my words. People are getting burrowed left and right, and people are going to remember it. People are going to remember it. Okay. Sorry, I have to draft. Oh, man. Oh, Jamar. Yeah, okay. I was like, I didn't see Jamar for a second. I'm like, who am I going to take? My top 3 wide receivers are gone. My top 3 running backs are gone. I just got sniped. And then I saw Jamar. Time to queue up some people to make sure I don't get burned and left in the dust at my next draft selection. Draft however you guys want. I'm sorry. Do you? Now everybody's scared to take Javonte. It's a tough spot for me to be in. To try and guide ADP as best I can. Try and guide drafting guys the best I can. Like, you know, and then somebody asked me, would you rather have Javonte or Henry or Javonte and McCaffrey? And I say Javonte, and they're like, well, Smitty, you just told me not to take Javonte at number 7. It's hard. I don't know where to go sometimes with it because, I mean, I don't know what I'd do. I probably would take, like Luter, I don't mind that. If Javonte's your second drafted player, you're at 2.1, fine. He is your second drafted player. You hit a home run with that. I don't care if you're reaching a little bit for Javonte. That's a home run. Swift and Javonte, home run. Luter's doing it live. Gyro's got Mixon and Diggs. I like that squad. That's pretty interesting. Lamb and A.J. Brown for Michael. Interesting. We'll see what you do at running back. You got a long wait to do the wide receiver, but we'll see how you do. Adams and Cook. Interesting. Make sure you cuff them to Madison, bro. But I'm going to snipe you in round 6 or 7 or 8, or I don't know. We'll see. We're not going to actually go that far, but Aaron Jones, bro. A little early cross. A little early, bro. I don't like that. Debo's there. Josh Allen, no, too early for a quarterback. Debo's pretty good here. Then I don't have any running backs though. Nick Chubb, Kamara. Let's go with the balanced approach. Nick Chubb and Debo very, very close to even. So when things are all pretty much equal, I will lean in the direction of balance. I almost went Kamara, but I think Kamara's he's so tough to draft. You just don't know where to draft him because, like, literally your team could be done. If he misses, like, half of a season, he literally was kicking a man when he was motionless on the ground with his buddies in an elevator. It's not that crazy to think this man's going to get suspended for half a season. He may get nothing. You're live on the Fantasy Football Show. Who am I talking to? Hello, buddy. Are you there?
What the fuck?
You're live, pal.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're here. He hangs up. Oh, that's the funniest thing. They don't know what to do, so they hang up and then they call back. Let me hang up first, clear my mind, reset my thinking, and call back until Smitty. Sorry about that. Just call back. Who was that? Call back. It's fine. Don't be embarrassed. You butt dialed me. It's okay. It's okay, bro. Okay, so from the one pick, you got JT Evans, Monty. Monty's a touch early fishy. I'm not gonna lie. Something's a little fishy about that, bro. Something's a little fishy about that. Harris, Andrews, Metcalf. I don't mind this, champ. Like, I'm not a big early advocate of drafting Andrews in round 2, but it just feels pretty balanced, bro. I actually don't mind your squad at all. And I don't draft Andrews that early, and I don't mind it. It looks good. Sometimes reaching looks good on you, pal. Oh God, I don't want to let him go. This feels a little early, but I'm going to try it. I don't do enough early tight end drafting approaches to critique it enough, so I need to try it. I'm going to do it. 3.6. Kyle Pitts, let's do it. Let's try it. Try it on for size. I don't always do stuff I like. I do stuff to test it out. That's what mock drafting's for. That's why I didn't take Kenneth Walker there, because I wanted to let him fall as late as possible. I don't want to change his ADP. You guys do what you want. I'm not going to critique you if you take Kenneth Walker at 3.6. You want to get who you want to get. Like, you know what I mean? I want to do my part and not shoving their value up too much. Smitty, look at Aaron split without Devontae league winner. I like him, Sindhu. I like him, but I think what I'm trying to tell you, where'd you take Aaron Jones or whoever took him? It's not about that I am telling you I don't like Aaron Jones by saying that's early. That's me telling you you've reached literally at least a round too early for Aaron Jones. He probably most definitely would have fallen to your 3.8 pick. And if he went at 3.3 or 4, so be it. You got to play within the confines of ADP as much as you can so that you don't get burned by reaching. But Aaron Jones doesn't have any business being at 2.5. Even if you end up getting him, even if it works out, bro, I'm not going to sit here and go, oh my God, you were right. Like, I too think he could potentially earn that if he balls out. So I'm not going to be able to be like, oh my God, you were totally right about that. Everyone believes Aaron Jones has the capability of it. But you just can't draft him there or you're ruining all the upside. Appreciate the Saturday night mocks. Be hard on us. Okay, thank you, Kenny. Be hard on us, he says. All right, Cross. He's got Henry, Aaron Jones, Barkley. Go with the fourth running back, bro. Don't take a wide receiver from me. Although I may need a running back. Who do I take? Who do I grab? I'm on deck. Hurl's going to take my guy. Don't take Cam Akers. Don't do it. Hurl, if you take Cam Akers, you're taking a lap. Damn it. I want to gibby. Urgh. This is a little bit of a reachy poo.
People are getting burrowed left and right, and people are going to remember it.
Get burrowed.
Little bit of a reachy poo there, but I don't mind because look at that squad. Look at that squad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could say, hey, Smitty, you took Pitts a little early. Hey, Smitty, I would have done this. Hey, I would have done that. But please, someone tell me. Someone look at my squad right here and tell me you don't think it's balling out. Leave a receipt right in the chat. Tell me that team isn't just freaking balanced and loaded. I love the look of it. A best player available, balanced squad. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is a balanced, best player available approach right there if I've ever seen one in my life. You know who else I like? Team Luter. Luter looks good here with the Swift, Javonte Waddle, and Kenny Walker at the 4.1. Kenny Walker in round 4. I'm okay with that. I'm not advocating anybody take Kenneth Walker in round 3 because the consensus out there is that you're reaching in round 4. You're getting laughed at in round 4. And it's my responsibility if you're going to get laughed at. You're going to get laughed at for having Kenneth Walker be drafted in round 4. Laughed at. Like, people are literally like shaming you. Like, they're Kenneth Walker shaming you in round 4. Don't take him in 3. Like, 9.5 times out of 10, you're getting Kenneth Walker in round 4. So you can reach in 3 and ruin the potential upside or, you know, whatever. I love the Mitchell pick at 5.3. Simplicity. Waller, Josh Allen, Kamara, Eckler. That's a top 4, top 5 team if I have ever seen one in this mock draft yet. Harris, Andrews, Metcalf, Murray, Elliott. I don't like the Elliott pick, but you did really good with the first 4 picks. Taylor, Evans, Monty, Cooper, Kittle. Very solid, balanced squad. Kupp, Kelsey, Hall, McLaurin, Judy. I like it. It's pretty good. Debo, Jefferson, Connor, Edwards-Helaire. Edwards-Helaire is way too early, bro. He's going like in round 6 or 7. He's going really late. I'm going to cue Damian Harris, even though I don't want to take him here. Like, Cam Akers isn't awful here because you can maybe trade him at this value. Godwin, Pittman, Michael Thomas, Allen Robinson, Hopkins. This feels early, but I'm running out of time, and I like him. I like him a lot. You know, I think Hollywood Brown could be top 5 in receptions through the first 6 games of the season because I think Kyler Murray's just going to laser lock on this man. Fantasy analysts don't know rankings or ADP. That's true, except for your boy Smitty, Lawrence. I know ADP like the back of my hand. You can ask me a player, I'll tell you where their ADP is. I've been doing this 20 years, bro. Am I encompassing in this statement here? They are trash. Are all analysts trash? Am I trash, Lawrence? Am I trash, Lawrence? I'm just curious. Harris, Andrews, Metcalf. I like that. Okay, where do we go? We're Jefferson, Debo, Connor. Clyde was way too early. Way too early, bro. Like, you can get him in 6, 7. You can get him in 6, 7 very easily. Jamar Chase, Chubb, Pitts, Burrow, Hollywood, top 6 team. Top 6. McCaffrey, Hill, Allen, Gibby. Gibby's good value at 4.6, bro. And Akers was pretty good value too at 5.7. I almost took him at 5.6, even though I never take Akers because I could have traded him. There's really the only reason he's falling past the line in the sand here is because you're mock drafting with me. No, you are the only one I watch religiously. Okay, Lawrence, I was about to say. That was not very nice of you. That was not very nice of you, Lawrence, but I can get okay. I can be okay with that statement now. Prolific, we dropped the link in the live chat. You got to be quick. You got to have a quick trigger finger, bro. McCaffrey, Hill, Allen, Gibby, Akers, not a bad squad, bro. Henry, Aaron Jones, early. Barkley, not early, but I just don't like him at his ADP, you know. Jackson, Pittman. Pittman goes really high, but that's not horribly early. I just want to mention that he goes too high typically. Cook, Adams, Mahomes, Deontay, Jacobs, very balanced, interesting squad. Lamb, Brown, Herbert, Etienne, Godwin. I probably would have looked at a running back if there's one even available. The list is gone now. But I don't know who you could have got instead of Godwin. He might not even start the season healthy, bro. And you needed a running back, so I wouldn't be toying around with that guy who's hurt, not even going to be ready for the year when you don't have a running back too. Mixon, Diggs, Higgins, Fournette, Hawkinson. Swift, Javante. Look at this. Waddle, Kenneth Walker dropping. White? Bro, you just went from having the best 4 players you possibly could have drafted. Luder, I'm not going to hit the take a lap button because your team is so good other than this White pick. It's too early. I love White. It's too early. You're driving his ADP value up. I know you wanted to grab him just to get me excited because he's my boy, but you're not getting me happy and excited and thrilled about you driving White up to the 5.12 ADP, bro. Luder. It's a good squad, though, bro. A good squad. Those first 4 picks are fire. This is how you draft from the 1.2, aside from the Rashad White debacle right there. And I love Rashad White. He's coming for Leonard Fournette's job like I'm coming for ESPN. Like, Rashad White is going to be a baller, but you have to grab him where he's, going to fall and be proper. Goodness gracious, Luder. I've never been so excited, proud, and disappointed in somebody all in the same mock draft. Luder. I'm going to take that 12 spot now. See what's up. All right, we're doing one more. I keep saying one more, and then we do another one. Here we go. Link is dropped. Guys, do me a favor and follow the Dynasty channel that I have. Dynasty Fantasy Football. So follow my Dynasty channel or subscribe. I'm going to pin this right here. I'm literally doing a video a day, which means if I try and keep to my vow, it means when I'm done here, I got to go over and do a live stream right on this channel. So we're going to end after this mock draft, and then I'm going to do a live stream on the Dynasty channel right after this. That's right. There's 55 of you still in here. Hit the thumbs up button because some of you haven't done it yet. I can tell. And then right after, you 55 need to jump on over to the Dynasty live stream, and we're going to go live. You hear me? Good people? Okay, OJB, please don't reach on this pick right here. OJB's trying to give me a heart attack. Okay, you know what? OJB, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad. When JT's off the board, Jefferson, Jamar, more power to you. I think I've got the flu. It's getting worse by the minute, and I'm still going to go live on the Dynasty channel. Who are we talking about on the Dynasty channel? What's the Dynasty channel? I've got it pinned in the live chat. Have you subscribed yet? We're going live on the Dynasty channel, the YouTube Dynasty channel, the minute this draft is over. And I'm going to let you guys decide what player we're talking about, because the Dynasty channel is all about one player at a time, one topic at a time, 8 to 12 minutes, and then I just end the live stream. I don't stay. The whole point is little tiny Dynasty shots of players. Just take a little shot of an 8 to 12 minute piece of content. Dalvin Cook Henry, who do I take here? I like this. I like this position I'm in right here. So I'm probably going to lean let's go Adams and Javonte and start off really balanced. Follow the Dynasty channel, gentlemen, and also play Dynasty. You will love it, says Daniel. Daniel's telling facts right now, spitting facts right now. How do we mock with him? You know what, Prolific? Can I tell you something, pal? I dropped the link in the live chat. I could literally drop it in the live chat. Everybody clicks on it and they jump in. Tell you what, Prolific. We will do a Dynasty mock draft on the Dynasty channel right after this. And I can tell you with almost certainty, the 55 people in here, and let's test it and see if it happens. The exact 55 people in here won't jump over. And so you're going to have a lot easier time clicking on the link in the live chat on the Dynasty channel than you will in here. But I'm trying to reverse psychology this, and hopefully all 55 of you come over to the Dynasty mock draft. We're mock drafting Dynasty one draft, and then somebody's going to go to bed. One draft we're mock drafting right after this. Follow me over to the Dynasty channel. I have the link pinned in the Dynasty in the live chat. Click on that. Subscribe now so you don't miss out. We're going over there after this draft. I'm like shutting down, but I'm not stopping. I don't care if I pass out on the live stream. We're doing the Dynasty live stream. We're doing the Dynasty mock draft. Okay, we're doing it live. Let's cue some peeps up. I gotta get my cue on. I don't want to be left holding the bag. Guys, as much as I rip on one thing or another, trust your gut. Trust your gut. Only you are the one that's going to run your team. Don't let anybody, including me, detour you away from a gut instinct. My whole mission isn't to change your mind. It's to guide you. And in the case where you're drafting Aaron Jones at 2.3, it's not that I want you to not take Aaron Jones. It's not that I'm trying to convince you to not take Aaron Jones. Even Cam Akers, it's not that I'm convincing you to not take Cam Akers where you feel comfortable, but it's my job to guide you into, okay, this doesn't give you a lot. Like, there's a point where a player is too risky, and I just don't want to see you guys fall victim to that. Or in the case of Aaron Jones, I'm not saying I like Aaron Jones in a lot of ways. Without Adams on roster, they could throw a ton to this kid. They could give him 17 touchdowns, and then no matter what his yardage looks like, he's going to be a top 10 running back. But his ADP is nowhere near 2.3. So what I'm telling you is not to not draft him. I'm telling you to draft him later so you can capitalize. Otherwise, you're really putting yourself in a bad spot. Just a really bad spot. I don't know if I'm going to get sniped here. Oh, there's a lot of good players left. I'm feeling really good about this spot. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm golden. This might be my best draft of the night. I'm already set. I don't even need to know who. Like, I have about 5-6 guys that I absolutely love at the 3.12 and 4.1 as simplicity times out with Darren Waller, who's a wee bit early based on last year's ADP with a computer selection there. That is just crazy early. I'm flying high right here. This is going to be my best draft, I think, over the last month. This team is going to be the best team I've drafted in over a month. This 12 spot's looking pretty darn good. I have to say, with Javonte Williams now falling, I don't even know what to do here. Boy. Let's take the first of the two guys. I'll just say I'll go Waddle. This is like technically fourth round. I'll go Waddle. And then for me, it's between Kyle Pitts, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Travis Etienne. Let's go Kyle Pitts. I love that squad. I love going light at running back too, because when it comes back around, I'm going to start taking, in round 6, 7, 8, 9, those Tony Pollards and cuffing or putting a Pollard and an AJ Dillon, and who knows who's going to be available for me at that point to just have this platoon running back too. Tell your grandparents you love them and to watch the show. Absolutely, B. Austin B is speaking facts. What's up, 49er Faithful Lee? Appreciate you being here. Smitty, you are the best, man. Appreciate you. You're the best. Ronaldo, you are the best. And have you guys checked out the all new and revised thefantasyfootballshow.com? Have you checked it out is the question. Because if you haven't, get on over there. Look at this thing. Look at this beauty. We got articles, 2022 rankings. No one does rankings like me. Mine are 365, 24/7. Always updated. Trade calculator. I invented the instant-based trade calculator in 2003, and I've improved it every year. And it's basically done through auction dollars, so you can't really trick it. If you wanna draft a Jalen Waddle and an ETN, what's the dollar amount going to equal comparative to a JT? And it's real life. That's how you take those dollars into an auction draft. So this auction draft based calculator works for non-auction and for auction. Video courses, text advice, obviously other things, articles. This is the place to be. Go to thefantasyfootballshow.com. It's the brand new, all new, revised thefantasyfootballshow.com. Check it out. Go subscribe. That's how you can get a hold of me on my text line, is by ordering those lifetime memberships. Get it. You can also order just one-off text device if you would like for the season. I've got that as well. Appreciate all of you. God, I'm feeling like shit. David, new subscriber. David, do you mind if we what can we play for David?
Woo!
David in the house. David, appreciate you. Fake Tom Cruise appreciates you. David in the house. David, tell your grandma, tell your friends, tell everybody about the show. David, can I ask you a question? How did you find us, and what do you like about the show? What in particular do you like about this show, and what's making you stay, David? What's making you pitch your tent, my man? Is it Tom Cruise? Is it?
Smitty, you're not hearing me. I don't know a lot about fantasy football. I know everything about fantasy football. Woo!
That's right, David. But I'd love to know where you found us. We're just on YouTube searching for like mock drafts. Like, tell us exactly what happened, and then what do you like about the show? Appreciate you. Thanks for sharing your feelings today, David. Appreciate you. Rank them: AJ Brown, Hill, Debo, and Diggs. That's a tough one, man, because I mean, technically, Hill's the guy you gotta rank, right? No, maybe not. Maybe you do go Diggs, Debo, Hill, AJ Brown, or even Diggs, Debo, AJ Brown, Hill. I'm not loving Hill. I find myself mock drafting him though. I do a lot. I do. I end up finding him like fall because I'm talking him down or something. Then he falls like too far, and then I take him, but I'm not happy about it. I feel like I don't know, bro. I don't know. I feel like he's gonna get hurt, and that's a lot of gut instinct. Westworld and Yellowstone marathons on right now. Oh, I love Yellowstone. Such a good show. But I also have what's that show? Oh my god, I feel so sick right now. I can't even think. Morbius. I'm in the middle of Morbius, which is a good movie. Am I on the clock? Morbius. I also have The Contractor. I think I downloaded, and then I've got a bunch of other like Better Call Saul stuff. And oh no, I finished that one. That season finale was great. Dude, your live stream randomly just popped up while I was watching another live stream. Okay, appreciate you. I couldn't stand the last live stream, so I decided to come over to yours. Okay, you liking it so far, David? Are we keeping and capturing your attention? We're not boring. You like what we're throwing out? What do I do? feels a little early. I'll cue him anyway. I got no running backs, man. I got no running backs that I like here. I mean, I never take this guy here, but I might just because. But let's see. Are there any wide receivers I like? What quarterbacks are around? I need a running back pretty bad. Oh man, I'm constantly saying not to draft this guy. I don't like the pick. I'll be honest. I took him because I was running out of time. But Adams, Javonte, Waddle, Pitts, and JK. I don't like JK at that pick too much. But I had back-to-back, so I probably would have done something like, I don't know, JK and a quarterback or something like that. But I do like the idea of JK like near 6th-round value. I don't like him in 4 or 5. So 5.12, I wasn't feeling it, but I still think the team is phenomenal. Swift, Diggs, Cooper, Fournette, Edwards-Helaire is too high. He can fall to 6 or 7 round range. Make sure you cuff, if you take Fournette, you cuff him to Rashad White because I think he's going to take his job at some point. Cook, Chubb, Mahomes, Barkley, Thomas, interesting. I think I went through these teams, right? Henry, Camaro, Waller, Herbert, Hopkins. That's pretty solid. Mixon, Lamb, Higgins is in round 3 is a touch early, man. I'm not saying I don't like him. I like him, but we're asking a lot of him to score as a 3rd drafted player, I think, in 2022. People are drafting him just way too high, if you ask me. Lawrence says, stop saying tell my grandma they are dead. Hey, man, you can still talk to your grandma. I talk to mine. My grandma's not here either, but I tell her about the show all the time. She loves it. My grandma's always watching over me. I don't know about you, Lawrence, but she's their guy. She's the one that tells me some of these picks, bro. Eckler, Hill, Monty, McLaurin, DJ Moore. Luter's got Harris, Debo, Josh Allen, Judy Mitchell. Luter's always drafting pretty solid teams, but he does like one weird thing at draft the past couple days. Kind of like he's like possessed or something. Cooper Kupp, Kelsey, Aaron Jones, Burrow, Jacobs. Very interesting squad. Jefferson, Hall, Metcalf, Kittle, Elliott. I like everything but Elliott. That's a really kind of crafty team. You know, a little bit of reaching going on, but there's still a lot of value there, you know, even within the reaching. Jamar Chase, Gibby's a little early, bro. He's fallen a lot later than that. Just take advantage of that versus reaching. Not saying don't trust him, but I think he's going like late 3rd round. And I'm not saying he would have probably come back to you at 4.11. But I love Walker. It's a pretty good squad. JT, Andrews, Evans, Murray, Pittman. Very good. Top 5 team right there. This is some very, very good squads. Let me just read these real quick. Smitty, stop saying tell my grandma. No, my Lawrence. People are severely underrating that Green Bay offense this year. Yeah, I kind of agree, bro. I kind of agree. This live stream isn't boring since I'm having fun. The other live stream I was watching, they just was complete garbage because the live streamer was freaking out about a baseball team losing 2 runs. Yeah, we don't care about baseball. No offense, but we don't care about baseball here. We're a football show, bro. Come mock draft on Smitty's Dynasty channel. Okay, you guys ready to go to the Dynasty channel? I have pinned it in the chat. I'm literally going to end this live stream and we're going to go live on the Dynasty channel. Okay? Everybody know where the link is. Like open it in a separate browser or something. Okay? It's in the live chat. Okay? And if you don't have it for whatever reason clicked on, it's youtube.com/Dynasty Fantasy Football. Or if you go to my main YouTube page, you go to the home page of my main channel and scroll to the bottom, it's right there. I have it linked in my channels, like on my YouTube page. I save all my channels that I'm involved with. It's at the bottom. It's not hard to find. We are going over there in 30 seconds, okay? T-minus 56 seconds. Appreciate all these super chats earlier from you guys. You guys rock. We're Monday through Friday. Hey, who's the new guy, David? Hey, David, we are live Monday. Like, let me just blow your mind, David. Okay, your boy Smitty's not only here at night. Okay, dropping live streams, mock drafts, all that stuff. Breaking news, David. Let me tell you something. If news breaks, I'm live. If let's say Cooper Kupp signs an extension tomorrow night, I go live. Let's say Deshaun Watson gets suspended. These might be chronological too. Deshaun Watson gets suspended on Monday or Tuesday for 6 to 8 games, or they say no suspension. Guess what happens the moment that news breaks, David? I go live. So make sure you subscribe and you're ready to roll, because I go live anytime there's breaking news. Go to the Dynasty channel right now, youtube.com/Dynasty Fantasy Football. It's at the bottom of my main.